The story begins in Roubaix, France. Nestled in the north, near the Belgian border, Roubaix is a city shaped by industry and resilience. Its streets echo with the footsteps of generations who built their lives around the hum of textile mills and the rhythm of hard work. Life here was never about glamour or extravagance, but about perseverance, community, and the quiet pride of craftsmanship. For decades, Roubaix was known for its textiles, not for luxury or high fashion. The air was thick with the scent of cotton and wool, and the skyline was marked by the silhouettes of factory chimneys. Families depended on the mills, and the city's identity was woven into every thread produced there. It was in this industrious town, in the year 1949, that Bernard Arnault was born. His arrival was unremarkable to most, just another child in a city of workers, but his story would soon become anything but ordinary. Bernard's childhood was simple, marked by modest comforts and the values of a close-knit family. Yet, even as a young boy, there was a spark in his eyes, a quiet determination that set him apart from his peers. Ambition burned bright within him, fueled by curiosity and a desire to understand the world beyond Roubaix. In school, Bernard quickly stood out. He was a sharp, attentive student, always eager to learn more. Teachers noticed his keen intellect and his ability to solve problems with creativity and logic. He excelled in mathematics and literature, and his classmates often turned to him for help with their lessons. Outside the classroom, Bernard found joy in music. He especially loved the piano, spending hours practicing scales and melodies. The discipline and focus required to master the instrument would later serve him well in business, teaching him patience and the value of persistence. But it was the world of business that truly fascinated him. While other children played games, Bernard was drawn to stories of entrepreneurs and innovators. He devoured business magazines and books, captivated by tales of risk, strategy, and success. The idea of building something lasting, of shaping the future, ignited his imagination. Bernard's father, Jean Arnault, ran a successful construction company. The business was a source of pride for the family, and it offered young Bernard a first-hand look at what it meant to lead, to make decisions, and to take responsibility for others. From an early age, Bernard would accompany his father to construction sites. He spent hours observing the workers, watching as blueprints became buildings, and learning how every detail mattered. These visits were more than just outings. They were lessons in vision, discipline, and the power of turning ideas into reality. He saw how buildings rose from the ground, how each project was a testament to vision and hard work. The process fascinated him, the way a simple plan could transform into something tangible, something that would stand for generations. Little did he know, as he gazed out over the rooftops of Roubaix, that one day he would build an empire of his own, one that would redefine the meaning of luxury and leave an indelible mark on the world. After graduating from one of France's top engineering schools, Arnault joined his father's company, Ferret-Savenel. He was eager to prove himself. He wasn't afraid of hard work, of getting his hands dirty. Arnault quickly rose through the ranks. He had a knack for seeing opportunities where others saw obstacles. He helped his father expand the business, taking it international. But the world was changing. The year was 1981. France elected a new president, François Mitterrand. Socialist policies created uncertainty in the business world. Arnault knew he needed a new plan. This is where his story takes a surprising turn. Arnault had a vision. He saw that the world was hungry for luxury. People craved beauty, craftsmanship, and heritage. He decided to bet on this desire. In 1984, he found his opportunity. A once great textile company, Boussac Saint-Frère, was on the verge of collapse. It owned a hidden gem, Christian Dior, a name synonymous with French elegance. Arnault convinced investors and the French government to back his plan. He took control of the company. People thought he was crazy. What did a construction magnate know about luxury fashion? They would soon find out. Arnault was ruthless. He streamlined Dior, focusing on its core values, quality and exclusivity. He brought in top designers, like the young and talented John Galliano. He understood that in the world of luxury, image is everything. He turned Dior into a global powerhouse. He expanded into accessories, perfumes, and jewelry. He opened flagship stores in the world's most exclusive shopping districts. Dior's success gave Arnault the capital and the credibility he needed for his next big move. LVMH, Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton. These four letters have come to symbolize the very pinnacle of luxury, a name that resonates across continents and through generations. When you hear LVMH, you instantly think of opulence, exclusivity, and a legacy built on centuries of refined taste. It's a name that, honestly, evokes luxury, prestige, and unparalleled craftsmanship. From the gleaming storefronts of Paris to the bustling avenues of New York and Tokyo, LVMH's influence is unmistakable. Their boutiques are more than just stores. They are temples to the art of living well, where every detail is meticulously curated to create an unforgettable experience. But how did this empire come to be? The story begins in 1987, when two legendary French houses, Moet Hennessy, the renowned purveyor of fine wines and spirits, and Louis Vuitton, the iconic symbol of luxury travel, joined forces in a historic merger. This union brought together centuries of heritage, expertise, and ambition under one roof. The newly formed company boasted a collection of prestigious brands, including the timeless Louis Vuitton, the effervescent Moet and Chandon Champagne, and the legendary Hennessy Cognac. Yet, despite this impressive portfolio, the company's true potential was still waiting to be unlocked. Enter Bernard Arnault, a man with vision, determination, and an unyielding drive for success. At the time, LVMH was a sleeping giant. Its brands were admired, but the company itself lacked direction and a unified strategy. Many saw it as a collection of jewels, but without a master jeweler to set them. The world of luxury was changing, and LVMH needed a leader who could see beyond tradition and imagine a new future. Sensing an extraordinary opportunity, Arnault began quietly buying shares in the company. With each calculated move, he increased his stake, carefully navigating the complex world of French corporate politics. It was a high-stakes game, and every decision mattered. Soon, a dramatic boardroom battle erupted, a true clash of titans. Executives and shareholders were divided, alliances were forged and broken, and the future of LVMH hung in the balance. The stakes were nothing less than the soul of the world's most prestigious luxury group. But Bernard Arnault was no ordinary businessman. He was a master strategist, known for his sharp intellect and relentless pursuit of excellence. With patience and precision, he outmaneuvered his rivals, always staying one step ahead. In 1989, after months of intense negotiations and power plays, Arnault emerged victorious. His triumph was celebrated in boardrooms and splashed across newspaper headlines. The luxury world had a new king. Bernard Arnault became the chairman and CEO of LVMH, ushering in a new era for the company. Under his leadership, LVMH would not only grow, but redefine what it meant to be a luxury brand in the modern world. The world watched with bated breath, wondering what bold moves Arnault would make next. The stage was set for LVMH to become the undisputed leader in global luxury, and for Bernard Arnault to leave an indelible mark on history. Under Bernard Arnault's visionary leadership, LVMH embarked on an unprecedented journey of expansion and transformation. When Arnault took the helm, he saw not just a company, but the potential for an entire universe of luxury, a galaxy of brands that would set the standard for excellence, creativity, and desirability across the globe. His ambition was not simply to grow, but to redefine what it meant to be a luxury conglomerate in the modern era. Arnault had a unique vision. He wanted to build a global luxury empire, a constellation of the world's most coveted brands, each shining brightly in its own right, yet united under the LVMH banner. He understood that true luxury was about more than just products. It was about heritage, innovation, and the ability to inspire dreams. With this philosophy, he set out to acquire and nurture the most prestigious names in fashion, jewelry, cosmetics, and beyond. One of his first major moves was the acquisition of iconic fashion houses like Givenchy, a brand synonymous with timeless elegance and Parisian chic. By bringing Givenchy into the fold, Arnault signaled his commitment to preserving the legacy of legendary designers while infusing them with new energy and relevance for a new generation. He continued this strategy with the addition of Fendi and Celine, two brands that each brought their own distinct style and creative flair. Fendi, with its Roman roots and bold approach to fashion, and Celine, known for its minimalist sophistication, both found new life and global reach under Arnault's guidance. But Arnault's ambitions didn't stop at fashion. He expanded into the world of high jewelry, acquiring legendary houses like Bulgari and Tiffany and Company. These brands, with their rich histories and iconic designs, became jewels in the LVMH crown, attracting discerning customers from every corner of the world. Recognizing the growing influence of beauty and cosmetics, Arnault also brought Sephora into the LVMH family. With its innovative retail concept and wide range of products, Sephora revolutionized the way people experienced beauty, making luxury accessible and exciting for millions. Always looking for new frontiers, Arnault ventured into luxury travel and hospitality with the acquisition of Belmond. From opulent trains to world-class hotels, Belmond offered unforgettable experiences, further expanding the LVMH universe into the realm of lifestyle and adventure. What set Arnault apart was his deep understanding that each brand had its own unique DNA, its own story to tell. He respected the individuality of every house, ensuring that their creative spirit and heritage remained intact, even as they grew within the group. To achieve this, he gave his creative directors the freedom to innovate, to push boundaries, and to dream big, all while maintaining a strong connection to the brand's roots. This delicate balance between tradition and innovation became a hallmark of the LVMH approach. Arnault believed passionately in the power of storytelling, the ability to create a world of aspiration and desire around each brand. Through captivating campaigns, immersive retail experiences, and a relentless pursuit of excellence, LVMH didn't just sell products, it sold dreams, inviting customers to become part of an extraordinary universe where luxury knows no bounds. Bernard Arnault believes in family. He involved his 5 children in the business, each taking on key roles within the LVMH empire. Delphine, his eldest daughter, is a powerful force in the fashion world, overseeing brands like Dior and Louis Vuitton. Antoine, his eldest son, is in charge of image and environment for the group. Alexandre heads Tiffany & Company, while Frédéric manages Tag Heuer. Jean, the youngest, oversees the watch division. Arnault's children are not just heirs to a fortune, they are active participants in the business, carrying on their father's legacy. Bernard Arnault's success is not just about money. Although he has amassed an enormous fortune, he has been ranked as the richest person in the world, his net worth exceeding $200 billion. His real achievement is building a global empire that celebrates creativity, craftsmanship, and heritage. He has made luxury accessible to a wider audience while maintaining its aura of exclusivity. Arnault's influence extends beyond the world of fashion and luxury. He is a passionate art collector and philanthropist. He created the Fondation Louis Vuitton in Paris, a stunning building designed by Frank Gehry to promote art and culture. Bernard Arnault's story is still being written. He continues to lead LVMH with the same passion and vision that he had at the beginning. He embraces innovation, investing in technology and new markets. He has received numerous awards and recognitions, including France's highest honor, the Légion d'honneur. But for Arnault, the greatest reward is seeing his empire thrive, his family by his side, continuing his legacy. Bernard Arnault, the boy from Roubaix, has become the undisputed king of luxury, a true icon of our time. His story is a testament to the power of ambition, vision, and the enduring allure of luxury.